Hello everyone, welcome back to the Wonder Garden channel. As orchid growers, we all want our orchids to stay healthy and produce abundant, vibrant, and long-lasting blooms. To achieve this, proper fertilization and nutrient supplementation are extremely important for orchid growth and flowering. For orchids to absorb nutrients to the fullest, their roots must be healthy, clean, and properly cared for. In today's video, I will show you a simple yet highly effective way to use fertilizer for your orchids. This method not only helps protect the roots and leaves, but also supports steady orchid growth, ensuring the flowers stay longer on the stems, bloom beautifully, and maintain vibrant color. Watch the video until the end to explore with me how to care for orchids gently and safely while still achieving noticeable results. To make fertilizer for orchids today, I need to prepare 1 lime. If you don't have a lime, you can completely use a lemon instead, as the effect is quite similar. Citrus fruits contain a high amount of natural organic acids, vitamin C, and certain minerals that help clean the root surface. I will use half a lime and squeeze out the juice. In addition to the English voice, we have now created dubbed voices in French, German, Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, Japanese, Hindi, and Indonesian to help you understand the content more easily. Listen in your preferred language by opening the video and clicking on Settings, the gear icon, to select the appropriate audio language. Then dilute it with 1.5 liters of clean water. Dilution is very important to make the solution mild and safe for orchid roots, helping to prevent root burn or plant shock. After mixing, the solution can be used to care for orchids effectively and economically. Method 1. Use the diluted lime solution to wipe the orchid leaves. You can use a soft cotton pad or a clean cloth. Lightly soak it in the solution, then gently wipe both the upper and lower surfaces of the leaves. Wiping the leaves helps remove dust that has accumulated over time, allowing the leaves to photosynthesize more efficiently. The natural acids in lime also help clean the leaf surface, limit harmful bacteria and fungi, and make orchid leaves greener, thicker, and glossier. When the leaves are healthy, orchids can absorb light better and grow more steadily. Maintain leaf wiping for orchids about once every 7 to 10 days. Avoid wiping too frequently to prevent the leaves from becoming thin or losing their natural protective layer. Method 2. Pour the diluted solution into a spray bottle and mist it evenly over the entire orchid pot. When spraying, apply a light and even mist, making sure to spray both the upper and lower surfaces of the leaves, as these areas allow the plant to absorb nutrients very effectively. This method not only helps provide nutrients quickly, but also removes dust, bacteria, and fungal spores that may have accumulated on the leaves over time. As a result, orchid leaves become greener, thicker, and glossier. The plant photosynthesizes more efficiently, and pest and disease problems are reduced. You should spray in the early morning when the weather is cool, air humidity is stable, and the sunlight is not too intense. This is the best time for orchids to absorb nutrients without experiencing heat stress. The solution will have enough time to penetrate the leaves and roots, helping the plant stay healthier throughout the day. Avoid spraying at midday under strong sunlight, as high temperatures can cause leaf burn. It is also not recommended to spray late in the evening because prolonged high humidity can create favorable conditions for fungal diseases to develop. Method 3. I will make use of the remaining lime peel, cut it into small pieces, and spread them evenly on the surface of the growing medium. Lime peels contain various trace minerals and natural compounds that help stimulate root development and support orchids in absorbing nutrients more effectively. In addition, the natural essential oils in lime peels have antibacterial and antifungal properties, and are especially effective at repelling harmful insects that often hide in the growing medium. After cutting the lime peel into small pieces, I will put all of them into a clean glass cup. Next, add about 100 milliliters of clean water. Stir well so that the compounds from the lime peel gradually dissolve into the water. Then cover it tightly and let it steep for about 2 hours. After 2 hours, once the solution has been steeped long enough, I will strain out all the lime peel and keep only the clear liquid. This liquid now contains the essence from the lime peel, has a light natural fragrance, and is ready to use. Next, I will dilute the collected lime peel liquid with 1 liter of clean water to make the solution milder, safe for orchid roots, and suitable for regular use. Once the diluted solution is ready, I pour it into a dedicated watering can and slowly water evenly around the base of the plant. When watering, you should apply it gently so the solution gradually penetrates the growing medium, helping the orchid roots absorb nutrients more effectively. At the same time, it provides mild antibacterial support in the pot, promoting healthier and more stable growth for the orchids. When watering with this lime peel solution, the orchids receive additional natural nutrients that strengthen the roots and enhance their ability to absorb water and nutrients. The compounds and essential oils in the lime peel also help clean the growing medium, reduce bacteria and fungal growth, and repel harmful insects hiding in the pot. As a result, the orchids grow more steadily, with glossy green leaves and strong roots, providing a solid foundation for buds to form and flowers to bloom with vibrant color and longer-lasting beauty. Results. After caring for the orchids with lime juice and lime peel solution for some time, you can notice significant changes. The roots become stronger, the root tips are plump and green, and the ability to absorb water and nutrients improves noticeably. The orchid leaves turn a deeper green, become thicker, and look visibly healthier and glossier. Plants that previously struggled to bloom have started producing new flower spikes, growing vigorously and evenly. The buds on the spikes gradually form, becoming round, plump, and full of vitality. Flowers that have bloomed are vibrant in color, with thick petals that last longer and remain beautiful on the stem for an extended period. With patience, daily care, and a touch of love, you will surely be rewarded with pots of orchids in full bloom, beautiful and full of life. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to Wonder Garden to continue joining me and discover more simple and effective orchid care tips. Now, let's move on to another recipe that will further enhance your orchid's growth and flowering. The ingredient I need is 1 apple. I will peel the apple, and don't rush to throw the peel away. Many people often underestimate natural fertilizers, but in fact, when used properly, they can be just as effective as ready-made mineral fertilizers while being safer, gentler, and much more plant-friendly. On the Wonder Garden channel, you can also find many ways to make homemade organic fertilizers from familiar kitchen ingredients. They are not only cost-effective, but also help plants grow in a sustainable way. Apple peels contain a lot of potassium, calcium, vitamins, and natural organic acids. These nutrients help stimulate flowering, make the flowers larger, enhance their color, and keep them blooming longer. In addition, apple peels also support strong root development, boost the plant's resistance, and help it recover faster after periods of weakness. After getting the apple peels, I will put all of them into a clean glass jar. Next, I add 500 milliliters of hot water. Hot water helps extract the maximum amount of potassium, calcium, vitamins, and organic acids from the apple peels, creating a nutrient-rich solution that is excellent for stimulating flowering, nourishing the roots, and restoring the plant's vitality. Close the lid tightly and let it steep for about 3 hours. The next ingredient I use is oats. I will take 2 tablespoons of oatmeal. In addition to the English voice, we have now created dubbed voices in French, German, Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, Japanese, Hindi, and Indonesian to help you understand the content more easily. Listen in your preferred language by opening the video and clicking on Settings, the gear icon, to select the appropriate audio language. Then I add 500 milliliters of hot water. Then stir well until the powder is completely dissolved. After stirring, I close the lid and let it sit until the water cools completely. When oats are soaked this way, they release many natural nutrients that help nourish strong roots and improve the aeration of the growing medium. After 3 hours, when both the apple peel solution and the oat solution have completely cooled, I will strain them and remove all the residue, keeping only the liquid extract. At the same time, I mix these 2 solutions together to create a nutrient-rich mixture that is excellent for nourishing the roots and stimulating flowering. To make the solution lighter, easier for the plant to absorb, and safer to use, I will dilute it with an additional 1 liter of clean water before applying it. At that point, we will have a complete natural organic fertilizer, ready to care for orchids and other plants in the garden. Method 1. Wiping the leaves of the orchid. Take a cotton pad or a soft cloth, soak it with the solution, and gently wipe all the orchid leaves, making sure to clean both the top and bottom surfaces. You should do this once or twice a month. Wiping the leaves helps completely remove dust and long-standing residues on the leaf surface, while also eliminating fungi and small insects that reside on the orchid leaves and can harm the plant. In particular, you should be very careful when cleaning the underside of the leaves, as this area is moist and prone to accumulating fungi and insects. If not cleaned regularly, they will wait for favorable conditions to cause disease and damage the orchid. Method 2. Watering the base and soaking the roots of the orchid. With this method, you use the fertilizer solution to water directly at the base of each orchid pot. When watering, pour slowly and evenly around the base so that the solution gradually penetrates the growing medium and reaches deep into the roots. Method 3. Misting the orchid. With this method, simply pour the fertilizer solution into a spray bottle, then mist it evenly over the orchid's leaves and roots. Apples are very rich in carbohydrates, protein, calcium, phosphorus, potassium, zinc, iron, and many other trace elements, while also containing a large amount of vitamin A and vitamin C. These are all essential nutrients for the growth, development, and flowering of orchids. Thanks to these nutrients, orchids can enhance metabolism, develop strong roots, grow thicker leaves, and boost flower bud formation. Results. After just 2 to 3 fertilizations, you will start to see new roots sprouting from the base. White, plump, with shiny green tips firmly anchored into the growing medium. This is a clear sign that the orchid has begun to recover and is absorbing nutrients very well. Even more wonderful, healthy orchids that have long struggled to bloom will start producing new flower buds from the leaf axils. Each flower spike quietly emerges and grows day by day, signaling that a new flowering season is approaching. This is the result of proper care, timely attention, and patiently staying with the plant. As long as you love your orchids enough, they will surely reward you with the most vibrant and long-lasting flower spikes. Each flower that blooms is a well-deserved result of the days you patiently cared for the plant, from every watering, fertilizing, and the love you gave it. And when the flowers bloom brilliantly, that is when you feel most clearly the simple joy that your garden brings. What do you think about caring for orchids using this method? If you find it easy to apply and effective, leave a comment below so we can share more experiences together. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like it, share it with fellow orchid lovers, and subscribe to the Wonder Garden channel so you won't miss the next plant care videos. Thank you all for always accompanying me.